Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because I'm gonna be making this cute little heart, and I did actually film a video with these beads, but the beads are just too see-through and it was hard to explain. So I ordered some new beads. As you can see, I have these pink ones and red ones, and yeah, I posted this little heart on Instagram. And so many of you were asking me when is the tutorial coming, so that's what I'm doing today. It's very cute. It's like two hearts together, and then here is like beaded together. So I put this little, like, I think you can put it on keys or phone, just like a little keychain or key ring. I did make one when I was visiting my family not too long ago, and I actually made one for my niece as well, and I put on her backpack, and it just looks really cute. So this is what we're going to be making today, but as I said, I'm going to be working with different beads because it's hard to see with these beads. So the main color is going to be this pink, and then there's some beads here around the whole heart, and there I'm going to put the red ones so I can explain better. The beads are Miyuki beads size 8/0. Then I'm going to use a mat, then I have a pair of scissors, and then I have fishing line, and this is the fishing line I use all the time, and the size is 0.32 millimeter, and that's it. So I'm going to start by taking approximately 80 centimeters of fishing line. You can start beading. So I'm going to take one pink bead and just put it on one end of the fishing line, and then I'm going to take two more beads and put one bead on one end and another bead on the other end of the fishing line, like so. And then I take another pink bead and I put one end of the fishing line through one side of the bead and other end of the fishing line through the other side of the bead, like that. And now I'm just going to hold both of the ends of the fishing line and just drag that bead down, and this is how it looks now. And now we're going to take two pink beads, one on one end of the fishing line, one on the other, like so. And then I'm going to take another bead and put one end of the fishing line through one side of the bead and another end of the fishing line through other side of the bead, like so. And again, I just drag it down. So this is how it looks now. And now I'm going to do the same thing two more times. So one bead on one end, one on the other, and then each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. Drag it down, and let's do it one more time. So this is how far we are now. And now I'm going to take one bead and I will put it on this end of the fishing line, like so. And then I'm going to take one more bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And then drag it down, and this is how it looks now. Don't mind if the beads like here don't stay straight, it's fine, because we're gonna work with them afterwards as well. So we made this like triangle part. Now I'm going to take again two beads on each end of the fishing line, and then one bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. So we sort of like, we started making this curve already. And now I'm going to take again the same outside fishing line, one bead on, like so. And then we take another bead and pull each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we're going to take two beads, one on one end, one on the other end of the fishing line, and then one more bead and pull each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we take one bead on the outside fishing line again, pull one bead on, like so, and then take one more bead and pull each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we do the one bead on each end of the fishing line. So one on one and one on the other, and then another bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. Like so. And this is how far we are now. And now we are going to take the inside fishing line, this part, we're going to put 2 beads on, like so. And then we take another bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. Like so. And now we take 2 beads, one on one end, one at the other end, and 1 bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we take this outside fishing line, again put 1 bead on, like so. And then we take another bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we are just making the curve back. And now we take 2 beads, one on one end, one the other, another bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we take the outside fishing line again, put 1 bead on, like so, and take 1 bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we take 2 beads on each end, 1 bead on each end of the fishing line, and then another bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. And now we do that 1 bead on the outside fishing line, and then each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And now we do 1 bead on one side and 1 on the other side, and 1 bead each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like we did in the very beginning, with like this. We do it 3 more times, like so, and 2 more times. Okay, so this is how far we have got. As I said, don't mind if the beads here are not completely straight, it's fine, because we're gonna work with them anyways. So this is how it looks now. And now we just need to pull on the outside bead 1 more bead again, like so. And then we take the same end and we put it through the last bead here, like so. And then we take the other end of the fishing line and we put it through the other side of the bead, like so. And then we just pull it all together. And this is the first heart done. I will leave the ends here because we can use them later on. But this is how it currently looks. And now we need to make another heart, the same one. And then we're just gonna bead them together. I know it doesn't look really pretty right now, but I promise, as you know, it will look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just gonna make the other heart, and then I will see you for the outside part and the inside. Okay, so I just finished beading the second heart. So again, I have a little bit ends left, but this time I'm actually gonna get rid of them. So I'm just gonna tie them 3 times the fishing line, like so. Here's the knot, but we will put it inside so nobody can see it. And now we're gonna need to put them together. I'm gonna start with the outside and then do the inside, because on the outside you're gonna see the principle a bit better. And now I'm gonna take this top fishing line and I will put it through this bead here, this one, and I'm gonna go from the top down. And now if we look like sideways, this is how it looks. It just, these are the end beads, these two are the end beads, you know, where the tip of the heart goes, and then we have the fishing line coming through those two there in the middle. And now I'm gonna take one red bead and take one red bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. Like so. And now I take these ends of the fishing line. So this end is gonna go through this bead here. Like so. And then this end is gonna go through this bead here. Like so. And now you can see these beads here. These are the ones at the end that I'm working with. And now I take another red bead, put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. So it sort of goes here in the middle. Like so. And now we say the fishing lines again. Well, this side goes through this bead here, and this side goes through the other side bead. Like so. And now we take red bead again, put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. It goes in there like so. And now we pull the ends through the side beads again. Like so. And that's what we do all around the heart. Just keep going with the red beads and then connecting them to the hearts. And again, red bead. and then the next ones on the sides. And this is what you do around the whole, both the hearts. So you got the beads here, the ones at the end, and you just do it all across the heart, as you can see. So in here in the middle, you're gonna have the red beads. So I'll do that now, and then I will show you how to do the inside as well. We are getting there. I hope you are doing great. I only got a couple of beads left, and then I will show you how it looks for me. So I'm gonna put it through the first bead, the red one, again. Just one end of the fishing line through one side and the other end through the other side, just to make it look nice. Okay, so now I have beaded around the whole heart. As you can see, I just kept going how I did in the beginning. I put one red bead in the middle and then just went through the pink beads, and that's what I did all around the heart. This is how it looks from front, back, or this is front or back, doesn't matter. But here in the middle, we need to do the same thing we just did around. So you can see again, you got the beads sticking out, these ones. And we need to do exactly the same thing we just did here. So we're going to need to put one red bead in the middle and then put it through the pink beads. So because we are on the top now here, we need to put the fishing line so it goes in the middle. So I'm going to take one end and just put it through the pink bead straight down. And then I take the other side, and here's bead, this pink one, and I'm gonna put the fishing line through. Okay, so as you can see, we are here in the middle, and now we're gonna put one end of the fishing line through the middle of the heart, so they're sort of like on one side, and then I take the red bead, put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, drag it down, and now we take this end of the fishing line and we put it through the middle of the heart again. So sort of like goes like this, and then if we drag the red bead down, you can see it goes in the middle how we did here. It's a bit more difficult to do it on the inside. That's why I wanted to do the outside first, so you get a hand of it. And now we need to take this end of the fishing line, so we take this side and we put it through the pink bead here, like so, and then we take the other side and we put it on the other side through the pink bead. And you might need to like bend the heart a little bit because it wants to go through more than one bead. And this is how it looks. So we got one fishing line coming out on this side through the pink bead, and then on the other side we have the same thing. So now I'm going to take one end of the fishing line, I'm going to take this one, put through the heart, the middle of the heart. Again, bring both the fishing lines on one side like this. And now I take the red bead again and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And then we take this end of the fishing line, so this one, and put it through the middle of the heart. And now when we pull the ends, the red bead is just gonna go right there in the middle. And now we take this end of the fishing line, put it through the pink bead, and then I take the other end of the fishing line and pull the pink bead on the other side, like so. So I literally create the same thing I did here, and I'm gonna do that through the whole inside again. And as I said, it's a bit more difficult, but once you get a hand of it, it's actually not too bad. And I think it's well worth it because the hearts, I mean, that looks gorgeous. So I will do that, and then I will see you to just finish up the whole thing. Okay, so I just put in the last red bead, as you can see here, and now I'm just gonna pull the ends through the last pink beads on the sides, like so. And now I can just pull one end through the red bead. I just put it here through this bead here, so it's sort of like on one side, both the ends. And now you just tie it. I'm just gonna tie it 3 times as I did before. You can tie more if you would like to. I actually did 4 times, like so. And now I cut the loose ends. So if at any point you do have the fishing line finishing, what you can do, you can just tie it up and then just start a new one. But this is the finished look. I know, well, it's kind of nice, but if I would have to, I would probably do it in 1 color, but I wanted to do in 2 colors so you can sort of see the difference in the beading. So here in the middle is the same thing as it is here on the outside. So yeah, this is the final result. I think it's pretty cute. You can make keychains or phone rings. Would you say that? I don't know. You can make with smaller beads and make maybe like dangling earrings. You can put it on necklaces, anything. What I would do, I would just put like a jump ring through, depending on what you do. But this is it. It wasn't probably the easiest one, but I promise as soon as you get a hand of it, it's not that bad. It's actually quite easy to do it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos every single week, and if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.